And the one gentleman was coming from the corner, and Charlotte was saying, "Chloe, where's Chloe? And where's Lisa? Where's Lisa, my sister?" And the guys were like, "You guys need to stay back. There's there's two people up here, and they're severely injured. It's there's a man and a woman." And Charlotte, my wife, said, "Hey, that's my sister and my brother-in-law." So they one of the gentlemen took Chloe to Charlotte, and she stayed down in this area. And the guy said, "You need to come up here and try to talk to Lisa, because she's got a severely broke ankle, and she's still pinned under some debris. So if you want to come up here and try to keep her calm till the EMTs get up here and everything, she might know your voice." So I got up there, and she was incoherent, or however you call it, whatever that word is. She was alive. She was breathing, kind of breathing a little hard. And Ricky was laying about 8 feet away with the stuff still on him, moaning. He was making some moaning sounds. And I went over and I took my jacket off, and it was still dry inside, and because Lisa was soaking wet with all kinds of debris in her hair and everything. And I covered her up and talked to her, and she was still alive and everything. And so by then, Charlotte's brother had got here, and he came over, and I got him over with his sister, and then I went over and started trying to help with Ricky, and then the EMT came over, and they kind of took over. And everybody told, they said, "Please stay out of the way and help, let everybody do their job." And so they got Melissa on a stretcher and started bringing her over here. And my wife said they said AFib, or said something, and said, like she had quit breathing. So they took her over and done CPR for her forever. I mean, they worked and worked, and they was even different guys that tried to perform the CPR.
We've talked to both of her brothers here, and each described her the same way. What strikes you the most about Melissa?
Her big heart. She was the most sweet, caring person. I never heard the woman never got upset, never say anything bad about anybody. She was, if any family member was going to have a baby, and she found out about it, she was knitting them a baby blanket. I mean, and she was like a second mom to my wife, because Charlotte was a lot younger, and she pretty much was Charlotte's, mom and stuff. So it's devastating when this happens to somebody in your own family. I mean, it's sad when it happens everywhere else, but you don't really know the feeling until it's one of your own family members, and you come upon the devastation like this right here. They've lost everything, and this is the second time. The first time was a fire, so this is the second time they've lost it all. And hopefully the Lord will, He's looking over, and he'll keep Ricky with us, because he's got his grandbabies too. He loves them, so it's just, there's no words to describe it. There easily could have been 5 fatalities here, and so far we've got one. And I guarantee you, if Lisa had it her way, she probably said a prayer and asked the Lord to save her grandbabies and take her if anybody had to die. Because a couple of words that she did say before she passed on and quit talking was the grandbabies' names. She said Chloe and Kaylee and her son Sam, and then she tried to say Ricky, her husband. And she squeezed my hand, and I said, everybody's still alive, Lisa. Everybody's still alive. It's all right. You just lay there and be calm.